What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Yesterday, Odd Eye Circle had a comeback, and who would have thought that would have happened after everything that happened to Luna recently? So obviously, we're very excited that this is happening, and I have to say, Luna was the first group we explored on this channel. Not only my first reaction, but also the first group we actually dove into on this channel, so they do hold a special place in my heart. And we did check out Odd Eye Circle at the time. I only heard Girlfront and Lunatic, and I actually did a cover of Lunatic. I'll put a link to that cover there. But I forgot how good those songs were. Not that I forgot they were good because I liked them at the time. I remember liking them, but I haven't heard them since then. Girlfront is so freaking good. Lunatic as well. I knew I really loved Lunatic because of that indie vibe, but Luna and Odd Eye Circle in general have an indie vibe, right? I had to go back and listen to that again and realize those have to be two of my favorite songs I found in K-pop so far. And it took their comeback for me to go back and listen to them again, because I've heard 1,000 songs since then. And yeah, they are two of my favorite songs that I've found in K-pop so far. So I'm very interested to hear what they sound like now. Obviously, they're back with Jaden. So are they picking up where they left off? Or what are they doing, right? The name Air Force One is very interesting because nothing about that title reminds me of anything that I heard from Odd Eye Circle or Luna back then, but we're about to find out. I did hear the highlight medley. It sounded really, really good, and that dark-haired looks amazing. So let's check this out. This is Odd Eye Circle with Air Force One. Okay. The women in black? The tie? Oh, are we robbing somebody? The vocal processing. Already, the vocal processing is taking me back. Okay, so they started with this nice, very soft instrumental, right? Very bare bones, just nice and cozy. When that first voice came in, all of a sudden you just hear this air, this everywhere, or more like a shh everywhere over her vocals or surrounding her vocals. The moment that she stopped, no reverb, no nothing. It just ends. Let's hear this again. Listen to how much fills up. Obviously, it's a synth. There's some keys come in on the side too. But listen for the shh sound surrounding the voice. How much it opens up just from the vocals. Let's pretend it starts here. And then it goes away. All that was around her vocals. And what it tells me is that all that post-processing is on that take, on that channel, but it's not part of the mix. So they did all that processing, bounced it to one track, and then mixed it into the song so that they could just stop it. Because there's reverb on her voice. You can hear it halfway through, but then all of a sudden she's dead silent. There's no reverb. It doesn't follow through, which is very, very cool and very interesting and very, very much their sound. So let's go back and hear it again and just move on because we're only less than 30 seconds in. This might be a long one. Gone. Back. That's very nice. The repeating. Holy distortion. Wait. I love it. It's very interesting, though. Okay, hold on before we get to the second verse. Wow. First of all, I was wondering if they were going to take me back to that vibe that I felt when I first heard Lunatic and Girlfriend and any early Luna. The answer is yes, but also no. So the interesting thing is the vocal processing is everything that we would have heard back there. It's very, very interesting and very signature to their sound. And I don't think what makes it different is that I don't think a lot of other girl groups would even use that or attempt to use it, which is what always stood out to me about Luna in general. And Odd Eye Circle is that they did something different that other K-pop wasn't doing. It very much, if you took all that indie vibe out of there, it could have just sounded like a K-pop song of its time. But all those little choices, the little universe that they made within the mix is what set them apart. And that is where the change is. So I don't want to get into it so far because we're only a minute and 40 into this. I'm sure I'm going to pause again. Let's just leave it there. But yeah, vocal processing, very interesting. Very, very catchy in the verse and the chorus. The chorus is really cool, but I want to wait to hear it again to say how I feel about it. So far, very, very good. And let's just go back. And they look great. Dude, we're gonna jump to who? The tum tum tum? Hold on. That is so. Why is that so nice? Did she say tum 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 or jump jump jump? I couldn't read that fast. Where the hell is it? It didn't even sound like she was saying jump jump jump. It sounded like tum tum tum. Is that Korean? Either way. That is so nice. I guess because it's cute as hell. And also the processing really accentuates that. And that's what K-pop does. Or at least that's what they used to do. And I'm here for it. So let's go back to hear jump, 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 apparently. I'm going to sing this some or something. Love it. Right there. Okay. We're going to pause here. Right there. Not only in the vocal processing, but in the way that vocal line was written, took me back to that era. But what makes it different is that it's so much cleaner now. The songwriting is still there. The interesting vocals is still there. The vocal processing is still there. I feel like everything is still there, but it's cleaned up, which is interesting. Obviously, back then, that was 6 years ago, and 6 years in K-pop is like a freaking decade, right? Sounds change, everything changes. So it's more modern, still interesting, more modern, and it's really just cleaned up in the mix itself. The indie vibe is gone, which makes sense because they're older now, right? It's definitely, at least from what I can remember, yeah, because they were girls, different in the look, right? So it's done differently. It still feels the same. But when I hear that one section right there, the pre, I'm hearing it the way it used to be, which is with all that dreamy reverb and that dreamy space that they created. But still great, but it just stands out that it is different. So, all right, let's go back and let the last chorus vibe out. We still have time for a short bridge. But will they do one? No. Those synths are so present. Yeah, they didn't do a bridge, even though that last pre-chorus felt like a bridge. Very interesting either way. It worked either way. Yeah, and those synths, and I think when the synths appeared in that pre-chorus bridge section, they were very present as well. That's what's really striking to me about this. It's good. It's playlist. Does it take me completely back to the vibe that I had? No. But should we really expect it to? Because this is 6 years later and things change. They're older. It's a different time for them as well, right? So that's fine. But the funny thing is, when those synths kicked in, it feels so much like a song from then, but without that reverb. It's almost like if they took Girlfront or any of their songs from that time and just dropped that reverb off and let us hear dry instruments. I feel like this is what probably lived under that, which is very, very cool, and it's just racking my brain. So I'm going to go back and listen to a lot of the early stuff to see if that pans out. But that's what it feels like anyway to me. And really, all that tells me is that it feels like that. It still gives me that same feeling. So really glad they're back. I cannot wait to see what they do from now on. And here's to hoping that at least as many members as possible of Luna can come back together and hopefully do Luna again or something new. Just stay working if they want to. So really, really enjoyed this. This is Playlist. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Peace.